Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sonja. Today we are using a chair for our practice. Part of it we also go down to the mat at the end for Shavasana. So I recommend to have 2 blocks, a bolster and a blanket. Okay? So get your props ready, jump into comfortable clothes and meet me in a chair. All right, sit up very tall. Have a very straight spine, so we are not leaning back with the upper back. And then make sure that your feet are firmly grounded. If not, if the heels are lifted, if you can't reach down, take a block or something underneath your feet so that the feet are firmly planted into the mat. And I start you off with a quote from BKS Iyengar. Spirituality is not some external goal that one must seek, but a part of the divine core of each of us, which we must reveal. And we only can reveal it when we become still, when we open our heart, our spiritual heart, to all that is. Okay? So roll the shoulder heads back, draw the back of the skull back, take your gaze forward and soften your eyes, open your peripheral vision. Then close your eyes and make the shift from the outside world to your inner landscape. And we focus on our breath. And today we focus on the diaphragmatic breathing. As we inhale, the diaphragm moves down to our belly and it opens and widens. And as we exhale, the diaphragm moves up towards the lungs to draw the breath out. Okay, so focus on your belly today. So we keep the heart lifted. Focus on the belly. You can take your right hand maybe onto the belly, your left hand onto the heart. And as you inhale, you fill your belly. And automatically the rib cage is lifting up too. And as you exhale, everything falls into the center and you draw the navel center in and up. Inhale, fill your belly. And exhale, draw the belly in. Keep your breath flowing just like that. Concentrating on your breath. Remembering spirituality is not some external goal that one must seek. If you feel comfortable keeping your hands right where they are, stay there. Or you have another option, taking your hands palms facing up onto your legs and interlace your Yana mudra. Interlacing your thumb with your index finger. Continue with your belly breathing. Feel the diaphragm moving up and down. Take a few more breaths. One more. And then bring your hands to the heart. Press your thumbs into the heart and set an intention for your practice. And then lift your head, open your eyes. Okay, I take my sit bones a little bit more forward. So making sure that I'm really sitting up tall. And we start off with relaxing or moving our shoulders. Take your shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Make big circles with your shoulders. And then go the other way around. Okay, and then from here we take the right arm towards the ceiling. Turn your chin over to the left. Take your right arm parallel to the mat and lower your chin down towards the left shoulder. Inhale, come to the center, right arm lifts up. Exhale, take your right hand down. Left arm, take towards the sky. Turn your chin over to the right. Take your arm over to the left, lower your chin over to the right. Inhale to the center, reach your arm up and take it back down. One more time on each side. Right arm lifts, chin over to the left. Right arm out to the side, tuck your chin down. Inhale, come into the center, right arm back up. Exhale down. Left arm up towards the sky, turn your chin over to the right. Tuck the chin down as your arm goes down to the side. Inhale, come back to the center, reach your arm towards the sky. And exhale, over. Inhale, take your right arm up. And exhale, take it forward and over to the left side. Take your left hand behind the elbow and gently coax your arm a little bit deeper. Again, we turn the head over to the side where the elbow goes over. Inhale, come back to the center. Take your left arm up, reach through the fingertips, take it over forward and over to the right. Take your right hand behind your left elbow. Turn your chin over to the left. Inhale, come back to the center, both hands towards the sky. With the exhalation, folding forward. Take your head down. Here, if you need the blocks, take your blocks underneath your hands in any height. Inhale, reach the heart forward, arms forward and come all the way up. With the exhale, bend your elbows out to the side. Draw the elbows back, forearms back, heart lifts. Inhale, lifting back up, and exhale, hands by your side. And we come up to standing. And I take my chair over to the right side. And make sure the chair is not slipping, okay? So chair should be really stable, okay? And we just loosen up the body a little bit. I take my feet a little bit more than hip width apart and just shake from side to side. Okay, And then I release that, shake the hands a little bit, and just move your arms and knees, just warming up the body. Okay, and then here we go. We do 2 sun salutation A onto the chair. So step your feet hip width apart. Draw the top of the thigh bones back. Root down into your feet, lift the kneecaps. And again, draw this a little bit further back. Now lift your front hips away from your front ribs, away from your pelvis. Roll the shoulder heads back. Draw the back of the skull back. With the inhalation, take your hands towards the sky. With the exhalation, take your hands onto the chair and step your feet back. Come into a downward facing dog. What you want to watch here is that you are not up here, walking your feet back, and then draw the sit bones as far back as you need to, so that the sit bones are in alignment with the heels. Straighten your arms, roll the outer arms forward. With an inhalation, lift the gaze, shift forward, come into a straight line position. Exhale, go back into downward dog. Inhale, lift the gaze and walk your feet a little bit forward. Bend your knees here to release your hands down. Again, you have blocks. If you need the blocks underneath your hands, please do so. Shake your head yes, and shake it no. Inhale, take your thumbs into your hip creases, come halfway up. Slightly bend your knees, come all the way up, and as you come up, reach your arms towards the sky. Exhale, back to the heart. One more. Inhale, reach your arms towards the sky. Exhale, hands onto the chair, step your feet back. Downward facing dog. Lengthen your torso by drawing the sit bones above your ankles. Broaden your upper back, outer arms move down. Belly draws in. Inhale, lift the gaze, and with the exhalation, walk your feet a little bit forward, come into a straight line position. Exhale back to downward dog. Inhale, lift the gaze, walk your feet forward and lower your hands down. Bend your knees here, shake your head yes, shake it no. Inhale, come halfway up, lengthen, press down into your feet, come all the way up, take both hands towards the sky, and exhale back to the heart. And release your hands. Okay, and from here we take the right hand onto the chair, step the feet wide, come onto the tippy toes on the right foot and turn that thigh bone straight out to the right side, so that the knee and the toes are in the same direction. Lift the left heel and take your heel back. And then lean forward with the right side lengthening towards the chair. If you like, you can take your hand down onto the seat of the chair. If you need to turn around the chair, you can turn it around. Draw the back of the skull back and take your left hand towards the ceiling. Keep your breath flowing just the way we started this practice today. And very slowly, come all the way up, take your hand back onto the chair, press yourself back up, release your left hand. Now keep your feet as they are, bend your right knee. Now make sure the right knee is straight forward and not buckling in. Track it right on top of your right ankle. And then lift the heart. Align your heart with your pelvis. Draw the top of the left thigh bone back. Rotate the chest out to the side. Maybe taking your left arm over to the left. Turn your gaze over to the right. Hold on to the chair for balance here. Soften your facial muscles. Inhale, straighten your right leg. And then take your left hand onto your left hip and square your feet here. And then heel toe your feet back together and shake out a little bit. Okay, and then we take the chair over to the other side. Again, I take my feet wide. Turn the left femur bone, the thigh bone, straight out to the left side. Take the right heel slightly back so the foot is in an angle. Make sure you can see that. Oops. The toes, the heels back, the toes are slightly forward. Okay? Left leg is really straight. Okay? And then you go to your ability, you turn, you bow your chest, your left side of your rib cage over to the left side. You can keep your left hand onto the chair or take it down onto the seat. Rotate the chest open, right hand towards the ceiling. Take a few breaths here. And slowly inhale, press down into the feet, grab the chair again and press yourself back up. Okay? Bend your left knee, keep your foot and your knee straight forward, lift the heart on top of your pelvis. Rotate the chest open to the side, take your right arm out to the right side. Turn your gaze over to the left. If you have the balance, you can easily straighten your front arm too. I'm holding on to the chair right now. Inhale, straighten your front leg. Take your hands onto your hips and square your feet. And then heel toe your feet back together and shake out your legs a little bit. Okay? From here we come into a tree pose. I hold on to the chair with the left hand. I lift my right heel. Turn the femur bone out to the right side. So what we don't want is turning the leg all the way out so that the pelvis is turning. Just turn as far as you can, still keeping your pelvis straight forward. And then maybe lifting your foot onto your calf. If you need to, keep holding onto the chair, taking your right hand, the opposite hand to the heart. If you can, come on to the tippy fingers on your left hand. Find a drishti, a gazing point, find stillness. If you like, you can take your hand onto the heart as well. Keep on with your belly breathing. Oops, I'm falling. Okay, hold on to the chair and release. Okay? I'm not perfect, nobody's perfect. Okay? So allow yourself to be there where you are. Okay? Allow yourself to meet yourself where you are. Everything comes with practice. Okay, so shift back and forth. Lift the left heel. Turn your left knee out to the side, not too far. Keep the pelvis still. Lift the left foot onto your calf. Bring your left hand to the heart. Again, maybe you can let go or come onto your tippy fingers. Find the drishti again. Take your other hand to the heart. One more breath. And then take your hand back down, knee forward, and place her down. Okay? And then we use a wall for a Cobra Pose, and most of you know what we do on the floor with a Cobra Pose, and we're not doing it on the floor. So I'm going to the wall. I take my feet and about half a foot length from the wall, almost close. Take the hands so that the wrist is in alignment with the elbow, okay? And gently lean the chest towards the wall. Lengthen the lower back. Lift the front ribs away from your pelvis. Draw the back of the skull back. Draw the head back a little bit. Not letting the head go all the way back. Just push your hands a little bit into the mat. Lift the heart. Lengthen the lower back. And slowly come back. Take your forehead to the wall. Take your pelvis away from the wall. Okay, one more time. Again, I take the pelvis forward, the belly forward onto the wall. The chest touches the wall, shoulder heads move back. I press the palms into the mat. Lift the sternum, lengthen the lower back, draw the back of the skull back, and lean back a little bit more with the upper back and the head. And slowly come forward, bring your forehead to the wall, step your feet back a little bit, and come back up. From here, we do one sun salutation like that with a crescent lunge, okay? With the inhalation, reach your arms towards the sky. With the exhalation, take your hands down to the chair. If this is not possible, stay with the back of the chair. Step your feet back and again come into downward facing dog. With the inhalation, come into a straight line position. Shift forward, come onto your tippy toes, lower the pelvis down, come into an upward dog. Inner thigh lift, tailbone long, heart lift. And exhale, downward dog. Take your right leg behind you. Exhale, draw the knee to the nose, shift forward and step your foot all the way to the chair. Take your left foot back, come on to the tippy fingers here, crown of the head reaches forward. Pull your right heel, left toes towards each other. Then plant your hands, step your right leg back. You are again in a plank position, lower the pelvis, lift the heart. And exhale back into downward dog. Left leg goes back. Exhale, knee forward. And take your knee all the way so that it presses into the chair. Okay, inhale, lift the heart. Straighten the back leg. Draw the shoulder heads back. And of course, if you can, lift up, lifting up, but I don't recommend if you don't have the balance. This uses a lot of balance. It's up to you. I press my knee into the chair, that also stabilizes the pose. And exhale, I take my hands down, step back, straight line position. One more time, we lower the pelvis, lift up the heart. And exhale, downward dog. And then inhale, lift the gaze, walk your feet a little bit forward, release your hands to forward fold, shake your head yes, shake it no. Inhale, slightly bend your knees, come all the way up, and exhale back to the heart center. And then we take the chair away. And we take the blanket, and I open up the blanket, actually like that. And then I make a little pillow for my head. So I fold the corners in. Actually, I just leave it like that. I take the bolster or pillow for my legs. If you need the chair for assistance to go down, hold on to the chair. If not, take your hand onto the pillow and sit down. And we do first a little twist. So lay down onto the mat. Bring your knees into the chest. Massage your lower back. And then take your arms up by your side and bring your knees first over to the left side. Take your right arm over to the right. Inhale, come back to the center and bring your knees over to the right side. Left arm, left shoulder draws over to the left. Inhale, come back to the center. Massage your lower back. Okay, and then from here we come into Shavasana. Cover up with another blanket if you need to. Take your legs wide, hands by your side, palms facing up. Close your eyes. And to start your Shavasana, take a few more deep, long inhales and exhales here. Into the belly. The belly draws into the spine. Inhale, filling the belly. Exhale. Navel center draws in. And then let the belly breathing go and just breathe normally. Let the breath be calm and peaceful. relaxing your physical body, releasing it into the floor, into the mat. Relaxing your facial muscles, softening the skin around your eyes. Let your eyes fall deep into the sockets. Relaxing your jaw. Release the tongue away from the top of the mouth. Separate your teeth just slightly. Soften behind your ears, your forehead. Release all your thoughts to the back of the skull. And again, come into the present moment, the here and now. And keep focusing on your inner landscape, letting go of the outer world completely. Stay here as long as you like. This is very calming for your nervous system. Completely release, completely relax, soften, let go. Now deepen your breath. Reawaken your physical body by gently moving your fingers and your toes. And then reach your arms overhead and your heels the other way. Stretch yourself. And then keep your right arm extended. Bend your knees. And gently roll over to the right side. Lift the hips over to the left. Knees over to the right. With the strength of your upper arm, press yourself up into a seat. Let the head be the last to come up. I take my sit bones onto the bolster. Come into a cross-leg position or sit onto the chair. Close your eyes one more time. Spirituality is not some external goal that one must seek, but a part of the divine core of each of us, which we must reveal. BKS Iyengar. Close your eyes, hands to the heart, bow your head. Namaste. Thank you. Thanks for practicing with me this morning or today, morning, evening, whatever it is. I appreciate so much. Please subscribe to the channel and press the like button. It really helps me to grow my channel. Namaste. Thank you.